Sometimes you watch. So Hugo is going to watch us later. That's it. Só o Hugo vai ver a gente depois. So now that you're live on YouTube, I need to say a few things about Talk and Talk. Preciso falar um pouquinho da Talk and Talk antes de a gente começar. We are a conversation platform where you can come here and talk. We have a lot of languages. Today, we're speaking in English about a topic that is family relations. And let's start with the questions. Vamos começar aqui com as perguntas. Who is the oldest member in your family and what valuable life lessons have they shared with you? Então, quem é o oldest member? Geralmente é uma grandfather, um grandmother, né? Nossa, uma grandmother, um grandfather. E qual lição valiosa essas pessoas ensinaram para você? In my case, I can start by talking about my grandmother. My grandmother, she taught me a lot of lessons, but the one that keeps in my heart until today is that we need to work as much as we can so we can retire early. That's what she taught me. A gente tem que trabalhar o máximo que a gente puder, enquanto a gente está jovem, para a gente poder se aposentar cedo. That's what she told me. And not only because of that, of course, she told me that it's good to work, é bom trabalhar, a gente se sente completo. So that's a valuable lesson. What about you, Hugo? Who is the oldest member in your family and what valuable life lesson have they shared with you?
My family is complicated because my grandmother and fathers passed away, and my grandmother, I don't have a contact, but when my grandmother is alive, I think she liked them family moments, and I bring that. So sit on the table and eat together, always don't allow the special dates like birthday or pass in blank. So always make it even a little cake. So I bring that for life. And another thing for my uncle is ele foi o contrário, is work entire life and don't enjoy that. So I always remember it's important to work, but it's important to enjoy that because we need that. So you can just work and don't have good times with family or enjoy yourself.
Perfect. That's totally true. And also because of our own mental health, right? It's important to be with our family because of that too. É bom para nossa saúde mental também, né? A gente está com a nossa família, está com quem a gente gosta. Perfect. And in your family, Guilherme, who is the oldest member in your family and what valuable life lessons have they shared with you?
Actually, my oldest member in my family is my grandma, of course, as almost part of families. And my grandma is 92 years old, and she's a lively person. And I don't know, she teach me the principles that I have as an adult. So I confess that I need to learn how to cook the recipes of my grandma because she's a really good cook.
It's important. It's something so important to learn because recipes, they are family traditions, right? Receita é tradição de família. You need to learn.
Yeah, and today I cook a lot at my house because I learned with my grandma the importance of the cook for by myself.
Perfect. Yeah, it's important. I don't know how to cook, so I know the importance. Não sei cozinhar nada, então sei a importância disso. And you, Márcio, who is the oldest member in your family and what valuable life lessons have they shared with you?
My grandfather and my grandmother passed away too, like Hugo. But that's if I think about my relative that I have a contact constant is my aunt. this month he 90 years. Yeah. 90 years. The middle of the month, we go to a party for the celebration or birthday. And about her, I think he's very active. I think I remember that she was, I think, 70 years. I remember he climbing the tree for the fruit, some fruits in your.
Climbing a tree, 70
Yes,
years old?
70 years old. Impossible for me, I think, in the future.
Yeah, impossible for me too. Impossible. But usually people from the countryside, né, gente mais assim da roça e tal, do interior, they know how to do things until they are old. Eles sabem cuidar lá do negócio dele até velho, né? Because they do a lot of things in the countryside, né? Is he or from the countryside? Ele é do interior?
No, it's the.
No, it's from downtown. That's that city, né? From big city.
Yeah.
Gente,
I
que
don't know
loucura.
if you know, here in São Paulo, the region, the name of the ABC é Santo André.
So
But
he just likes to
Yeah.
climb trees, and that's it.
Yeah.
Só gosta de escalar árvore. Crazy. For me, it's totally crazy. So let's go to question number 2. What is your favorite family activity or game that brings everyone together and creates great moments? I don't do that anymore, but I remember that when I was a child, on special events with my family, like can be a dinner or like Christmas, birthday, we would like to do como é que é, gente? Amigo secreto, né? That we buy a gift. It not necessarily it's Christmas, né? Não necessariamente era Natal, but when we had something together, we like to do that. So we did a lot, and I really like it. Nowadays we don't do that anymore, but I thought it was really cool. And in your family, Guilherme, what's your family activity or game that you like to do with your family?
We used to get together on Sundays to have lunch and talk about anything. And these moments are great for me, and I like so much because this is an opportunity to see my family with a little frequency.
That's true. And then even if the life is in a rush during the week, on the weekends you have time for them, né? No final de semana, domingo, é o dia da família.
Yeah,
Né?
but
Perfect.
I'm living a little far from my family right now, so I see my family much less than I want to see.
Yeah, me too. I live far from my family and I want to see them more often, but it's hard if you live far away, right?
Yeah, but today exists the WhatsApp.
Yes, yeah,
to
but it's not the
for-
same thing. It's not the same thing.
Yes.
And in your family, Márcio, what is an activity that brings everyone together?
I think that's like Guilherme says, if you understand. Then on Sunday, normally have a lunch here in my house. One this lunch don't happen, have a coffee after the lunch too. But another activity in my house, in my family, my father liked to watch BBB. And I don't watch BBB, but I searched some information in the internet for talk with him about this.
Perfect. But it's good. You should watch it. I like it. And my mom likes it too. So we talk a lot about it when it's happening. It's really good. It brings everyone together, right? And when you are together with your family, you can watch together. Even like TV shows, they can bring family together, né? Até tipo, programa de TV pode unir a família, né? Se agora todo mundo gosta, então vamos assistir todo mundo junto, né? That's it. And in your family, Hugo, what's one family activity that brings everyone together?
Is the barbecue. Since I am child, my uncle is reunited together, and is the Sunday. Now he passed away, but I keep the tradition and become the churrasqueiro oficial, and the Sundays we bring everyone in house and we spend all day cooking, eating, talking. It's good because I have a lot of primos, youngest, and we here eles fazem agora. I think is I doing a young is play video game. So when I young, I spend all days playing video game, and now is her is a really nice moment to have a day, and in the night if we have é tipo uma churrasqueira, só que é um negócio de ferro assim. And buy marshmallow and cooking the fire because for the youngest, but it's a real nice moment. I enjoy have these moments.
How nice. It's not a tradition here in Brazil, like to put marshmallows in the fire, right? So it's not, it's delicious, but it's not a tradition. So really cool.
I buy the parece tacho, because eles falaram que queria, eu fui no Mercado Livre, comprei e ficou aí.
Ah, nice. I liked it. I will say to my family, let's do this one time because it's delicious. It's really good. Perfect. So now let's go to question number 3. Describe a funny or embarrassing moment that happened during a family gathering or vacation. So something that keeps in your mind, like it was funny that happened with you and your family during family gathering, vacation. It was really cool. I remember until today, I was like 5 years old, 5 years old, né? Fui fazer assim, eu falei 5, mas enfim. I was like 4 or 5 years old, and it was Christmas. And when I was a kid, and my grandfather was younger, he liked to wear as Santa Claus, because I had a lot of cousins at my age, né? Eu tinha uns primos da minha idade, and then it was nice because we were kids, and there's Santa Claus, really cool. And then he was walking, like he dressed himself outside of our house, and then he came into our house dressed as Santa Claus. And then he was walking, and then he slipped as Santa Claus, and it was so funny. I remember it until today. Eu lembro até hoje, porque foi muito engraçado, and it was funny. It doesn't seem that funny now because like I am old, but when I was 4 years old, it was awesome for me seeing Santa Claus sleeping, né? Tropeçando assim, escorregando no chão. It was so funny for me. And what about your family, Márcio? Can you describe a funny or embarrassing moment that happened with them?
I remember, and I was a child. I was in my grandmother house during the lunch, and it was a soft drink with a bottle. When my cousin, I think they shoot a ball or another thing that hit in the bottle. It broke my
Really, your tooth?
Yes.
Jesus, because of a ball. Por causa de uma bola que ele chutou, é isso? Quebrou um dente?
Yeah, right in the tooth. It broke my tooth.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, kids, they are crazy, right?
Yeah.
Kids, they have some. Eles têm um negócio que realmente eles são birutinhos. That's true. Yeah, but this is funny. Indeed, I imagine the time. Maybe we're in pain, né? Às vezes tá sentindo muito dor, mas ele tava rindo, né?
Funny e embarrassing for me, and funny for others.
Yeah, that's true. Perfect. And in your family, Hugo, can you describe a funny or embarrassing moment? Hugo, you're muted. Don't forget your microphone. Perfect.
And a young, me, my... Como que é primo mesmo?
Cousin.
cousin, we like to explode things. We buy the little, aquelas bombinhas, sabe?
Uhum.
Mas
Ai,
é de
criança
criança.
tudo doida.
É.
Aham, eu imaginei que não é uma bomba, tipo uma bomba mesmo, né? Mas criança
And
tudo maluca.
my uncle house is under reform, so every hole we solve, put a lot of the little bombs there and fire one. So have a little balcony, so a little wall when the sinks go on top and they put down the wall because we put a lot of the little fireworks there and listen a lot in that day because it's make
I can imagine, right? You're doing something that would bother you, maybe destroy something. Crazy. Totally crazy. Kids, they are totally crazy. And this is something that nowadays we don't see that often, né? Essa coisa de criança querer explodir coisa não existe mais, não. But I can't judge you a lot. Eu não posso jogar muito, não, because when I was a child, I like to burn ants. Eu gostava de queimar formiguinha. Gente, olha que coisa horrível. Eu com a lupa, sabe? Que você ia e queimava assim. Eu achava péssimo. Assim, eu achava muito legal. Hoje em dia eu acho péssimo, né? Mas kids, they like to destroy things. Tell me.
I put fire on the like the inseticida or and flame or like a flame tower.
Você queria fazer um lança-chamas, né, mesmo?
Yes.
With deodorant and fire. Crazy. And this is dangerous for kids. Isso aí é perigoso para criança, completamente. Totally crazy, Hugo. I'm glad that you are alive today. Feliz você estar vivo hoje, because maybe you wouldn't. Talvez você não estivesse, né? Por um errinho aí da logística da bomba, mas enfim, tudo certo. Anyway, Guilherme, can you describe a funny or embarrassing moment that happened in your family or with you?
Yeah, actually, I don't remember a lot of things, embarrassing things, but I don't know. When I was teenager, maybe once my mom was watching TV, and I had made my first tattoo on my arm, and I wanted to show her this tattoo, but my mom was talking bad about the tattoo because the program TV show that she was watching. So I waited for 2 or 3 months to show the tattoo. For me, it was an embarrassing moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed it is. Realmente é mesmo. To show tattoos to mom that they don't like tattoos is terrible. It's terrible. I had something similar to that this month because I made a piercing in my nose. And as you can see, I am not anymore of the piercing because my mom made me took it out. I am 20 years old. I pay my bills. And she told me that I can't use the piercing. It's like this.
I put my first piercing, I don't know, when I was 15 or 14 years old. So
I am 20. I am 20. Yeah. Crazy. But piercing is something that you can't hide. Tattoos, maybe you can, right? Like piercing my face, I can't hide. If I was wearing a mask all the time, maybe, né? Se eu tivesse usando uma máscara o tempo todo, talvez, mas acho que ela ia achar suspeito. But I thought it was funny. Eu achei que foi engraçado. Assim, eu fiquei um pouco chateada, sim, né? I spend money on that. But okay, that's a part of life. So let's go to question number 4. Do you have any unique family traditions that are exclusive to your house? Uma coisa que, assim, você acha que só na sua casa que vocês fazem. For example, my mom, she loves água sanitária. I don't know how to say that in English. So every time that she's washing the house, cleaning the house, a casa fica com cheiro absurdo de água sanitária. E todo mundo acha que é uma loucura, né? Porque vai lá em casa, quando a casa tá limpa, fica cheiro de água sanitária, todo mundo fica até com o olho ardendo. I think it's something unique from my house. The house is clean, but it's smelling like água sanitária and it's terrible. Então, acho que é uma coisa só da minha casa mesmo, de ficar com esse cheiro absurdo de água sanitária, mas enfim, é isso. And in your family, Hugo, do you have any unique family traditions that you think it's exclusive to your house?
Yes, speak loudly. because my mother, my uncles, everyone speak loud. And then they live in like Rua Saída, so everyone knows his parents or relative because he speak loud. So for me, I grow up in this environment, so it's totally normal. But for anyone is outside, think
It's weird.
because we talk loud, but like we talk loud, the another people talk louder even more. So it's
Jesus Christ. So it seems
but
like you are arguing, né? Parece estar brigando.
yes, but no, it's happy. Everyone is happy. It's just loud.
Yeah, but usually, I don't know if your family there are more old people, but usually old people, they talk louder because they are a little bit deaf, né? Eles são meio
No,
surdinhos, aí começa a gritar.
14, 15, so
Ah, grita desde sempre mesmo, né? They scream
and the
since
youngest
forever.
too.
Crazy, totally crazy. It doesn't seem like it because you seem so calm. Você parece uma pessoa tão calma. Geralmente, quando você vem uma família que o povo fala alto, agitado, assim, você não é uma pessoa calma, né?
It's for counterbalance because
Perfect. That's it. And you, Guilherme, do you have any unique family traditions that you think are exclusive to your house?
Nothing special, but as like Hugo, my family usually talk too loud too. But I remembered about my uncle that I have. This uncle always ask for sorry for everything that he talk. Like I don't know, everything. Independent subject. He keep always asking for sorry. Like sorry for talk for about it for with you. I don't know why, but it
But
means
like all of a sudden, do nada, ele só falava sorry.
yeah.
Okay, it seems weird to me, parece um pouco estranho, but that's it, okay. That's the way he communicates, né? Assim que ele se comunica. Tem doido pra tudo, né? Perfect. And in your family, Márcio, do you have any unique family traditions that are exclusive, gente, exclusive to your house?
I believe that it happened one moment. In most families, the Christmas they celebrate together, and Happy New Year. Everyone goes to a different place. But in my family is opposite. Stay together during the Happy New Year, and the Christmas you can go for the other place.
Yeah, usually it's not like this. This
Yes,
is weird.
it's opposite.
Yeah, nobody does that. Ninguém faz isso. But okay. Okay, that's it. Family traditions. My family is like, it's like the regular ones. Christmas is with the family. New
Christmas
Year's,
together.
each one knows what to do. Ano novo, cada um por si, Deus por todos. Christmas with the family, com a família sempre. Márcio, crazy, because I've never knew anyone who did that. Nunca conheci ninguém que fazia isso. Perfect. So let's go to question number 5. How do you celebrate birthdays or special occasions with your family? In my family, we do a dinner. Like we like to eat, so maybe, and usually my mom cooks, and then we have a special dinner, like on birthdays, on Christmas, any special occasion. And in your family, Guilherme, how do you celebrate birthdays or special occasions?
At the moment, my family doesn't have kids. Actually, just one kid for my brother. So we don't have parties anymore. But we get together for lunch or dinner and talk about anything. And sometimes we drink a lot and we start to talk bullshit. And sometimes we fight. but it's a good moment in family.
Of course. Even arguments with the family, they are good, né? Até briga com a família é bom, né? Quando tem aniversário,
Yeah.
você pegou o meu pedaço de bolo. It's like
Yeah.
this. If you have brothers and sisters, it's even funnier, né? Se você tem irmão ou irmã, é mais engraçado ainda. Because me and my sister, we are like this. A gente briga até por pedaço de bolo.
Yeah, I have two brothers, a brother and a sister.
Uhum. So you know the feeling, né? Então você sabe como é que é brigar pelo pedaço de bolo. Né?
Yeah.
It's like this. Perfect. And you, Hugo, how do you celebrate birthdays or special occasions with your family? Oh, microphone.
I mute because it's a doggy barking here.
No problem.
But most of the time is a barbecue or a party. So I am the older cousin, so I always involved because most of them I saw birthday and peguei no colo, so I have to cooking, make the cake or the candy. So it's most of the time bring buy the decoration. So most of the time is a party, barbecue, and now they discover the pool houses. So they rent
The what?
casa de piscina.
Tá.
Eu falei what, né? House.
Não, eu entendi. Poor houses. Eu falei, a casa pobre? Aí eu falei, quê? Aí eu não entendi, não, uma pool houses. Ok.
So now the trend is the pool houses. So it's really good for the child because they spend the day and sometimes the pool is warm. So it's the day and the night in the water.
Perfect. And they have fun, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Nice. And in your family, Márcio, how do you celebrate birthdays or special occasions?
Usually happen on Sunday. A lunch, after then the cake. Because my aunt like to cook, to do different things. I have another cousin that like to do a barbecue. And it's easy for everyone stay together on Sunday.
Perfect. Yeah, I guess for every family it's easier on Sunday because like you can hang out on Saturday night, you can do your things, and then on Sunday you are free to go to the family. Né? You work during the week, on Saturday is for the friends and Sunday for the family. Né? Pelo menos era assim quando eu morava perto da minha família, né? Sábado era para os amigos, domingo era para a família. And during the week, work, né? Era para mim mesmo, né? It's like this. So, question number 6. Share a heartwarming or memorable story about a family member going above and beyond to support or help you. Essa pergunta tá meio confusa porque eu filosofei nela aqui, mas é basicamente assim, você compartilhar um momento que foi muito legal, uma história memorável assim na sua família, de alguma pessoa que te ajudou muito na sua família, né? Going above and beyond, aí é tipo o infinito e além, né, para ajudar você. And I can say about my mom. My mom really supports me, like to do whatever I want besides the piercing, and like she supports me to work, to go to college. I changed the graduation course, so I was studying civil engineering, and I'm studying language. So she supported me, and then I think it's really cool, and she helps me a lot. What about your family, Márcio? Can you share a heartwarming or memorable story about someone who helped you?
I here have my sister. Yeah, he sorry. He engaged, I think, the group and the WhatsApp for the help the others from the family for the some situation. And I think that's it. But another thing that happened a long time ago, my cousin get married, but so far from the everyone. He He get married in Cabo Frio. And
It's
everyone,
far.
yeah, and everyone rent a little bus. Yeah, a lot of people for the family went to this your party, your cousin's marriage. I think.
Perfect. So you made a
I
family
remember
trip.
this.
Foi
Yeah,
uma
a
viagem de
family
família.
trip for the marriage. Yes.
Perfect. Nice. Nice. Different. Usually it's not like this, né? Geralmente não é assim em casa, but nice. I liked. Perfect. And in your family, Guilherme, can you share a heartwarming or memorable story about someone who helped you?
When I came to live in Florianopolis with my wife 8 years ago, we had nothing to put inside the apartment. So I need to sleep for 3 or 5 days without a bed, for example. So my parents, how do you say, vieram,
They
bring
came.
they came to Florianopolis to bring my bed that was in their house. So I start my adult life, almost without things, like without a TV or a sofa, and I need support to buy some things like this.
Perfect. And they helped you, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah. And it's really important when we move to find someone to help us put the things inside our house, né? Fazer chá de panela. Achar alguém para ajudar a gente, because things are so expensive, right? É tudo muito caro, so we need help.
I remember that my first hack for TV are made by, how do you say papelão?
I don't know. Big paper. Sei
yeah.
lá. Let me check here. Papelão em
Acho que é
inglês.
cardboard, né?
Cardboard? I don't know.
I think it's cardboard too. Cardboard. É porque cardboard, eu sabia que era exatamente a caixa, né? Eu não sabia se era o papelão em si. Mas é cardboard, é isso aí.
Yeah, I made this hack for with
Cardboard.
2 or 3 cardboards.
Yeah, fancy. Eu diria que é muito chique mesmo. Fancy. Perfect. Mine is from a brechó. O meu é de brechó, porque eu também moro sozinha, né? Tem que dar meus pulos. And you, Hugo, can you share a heartwarming or memorable story about a family member that supported you?
I think in a young, as a child, my mother and my father need to work, and I have an uncle who take care of me and my siblings. So I have a lot of memories about this moment. So is a great support that we have in that time, because they need to work, and they she can take care of it. So it's a simple, but it's a very important moment for we grow up in education. I remember they when they cook it, they make a soup of beans. Is a really tasty. So I have a lot of love for my uncles because of that moment. So I have another uncle, tia uncle, or
tia aunt. Uncle
so,
tio.
but that is special for that.
Perfect. We always have a family member who helps us, right? Usually it's our parents, but when it's not them, it's like an aunt, an uncle. Someone helps us. Always there's someone, right?
Yes.
So let's go to question number 7. And this one I love because I love to know recipes. I don't know how to cook, but I like to know recipes. So are there any family recipes that have been passed down through generations? Which one is your favorite? In my family, we have cocada. My grandmother she knew how to do cocada, and it was perfect. I can say like coconut candy, maybe, né? And my mom knows how to do it too. And I know, I guess the only thing that I know how to do like pretty well, and it's delicious. I love. And in your family, Hugo, let's start with you. Are there any recipes that have been passed down generations?
My grandmother she's cook very well, and they make bread. So I don't pão de minutos, eu não lembro o nome, but when I was a child, I saw her do a lot of this recipe, and peguei gosto por cozinhar. So I learn it, and I watch a lot of Palmeiria, and as young I read the recipe. So is the bread and the barbecue I learned for my uncle. He passed away, but I keep the tradition. The knife and the forks I use is he give to me. So is the bread and the barbecue is the traditions.
Perfect. Nice. Yeah, usually barbecue here in Brazil is common, right? Every family, they have their recipe of barbecue, how to season the meat, né? Como temperar a carne, cada tem o seu, but they pass down generations. And in your family, Guilherme, are there any recipes that have been passed down through generations?
There are a lot of recipes, but I believe that I need to visit my grandma to learn, because the recipes is not passed generation by generation. You need create interest for these recipes. But I don't know, I like so much the rice and chicken from my grandma. It's really, really good. And I feel sorry, Hugo, by Palmeirinha, because I like her so much too. And I don't know, I learned to cook with my grandma and watching Palmeirinha on TV as well. So, but you can learn to cook too, Giovanna. It's really easy. It's really easy.
More or less. I only know how to prepare like sweet things. Cakes, pies, brownies. I know how to do everything. But like rice, I burn rice. Eu não consigo fazer coisa salgada, tudo queima. Chicken, rice, even like salad. I want to bake some vegetables. Eu queria assar, porque assar eu sei, né? Eu sei fazer bolo, então eu sei assar coisas. O vegetal que eu fui lá assar, eu botei uma abóbora para assar, para comer ela assada, ela queimou. So I am terrible.
Yeah, you need to have patience to cook.
Não tá muito quente forno, não?
No, I don't know. Because the problem is like I know how to do sweet things. Eu sei fazer coisa doce. Coisa salgada para mim não dá certo. But I am lucky because my boyfriend knows how to cook only salty things, só coisa salgada, e eu sei só as doces. Então ele fica com o almoço, fica com a sobremesa e dá tudo certo no final, gente. It's like this.
Yeah.
And Marcio, are there any family recipes that have been passed down through generations in your family?
I don't think that they have is passing the generation, but I remember that lasagna from my grandmother that she wets with milk before you baking. I remember this moment.
But I don't think that's common to do, né? Eu nunca vi alguém fazer isso, não.
Because it's very different. I never forget this about this.
And was it good? Ficava bom?
Yeah, yes.
Perfect. Maybe one day I will tell someone to do, because I can't. Então eu vou falar para alguém fazer. Perfect. So guys, because of our time, I need to go to